touch mine.
Neutralize all hostiles.
Hey guys, what's going on? It's the Switch. Today I'm making a series on my channel. It's gonna be high school stories, and the story I'm telling you guys right now is quite recent. It was not that long ago. It was about 10 weeks ago. It was quite an insane story, so let's get into it. So this is when I got caught vaping at school with a couple of my mates, well, lots of people. So they weren't the rechargeable vapes, they were the disposable vapes, or they our school calls them shisha pens. And alright, so let me get into the story. So me and my mate, I don't want to say names, but me and him, we went to this spot where all the cool kids hang, or quotation mark, cool kids. And then, so what happens was, we walked past and we saw this person, and he was vaping. So my mate buys one, and I didn't have any money to buy one, so I placed an order on buying one. And all my other mates decided to place orders, and there was this other kid who was selling them for much cheaper. I bought mine for $15. This other kid was selling them for $5, but I didn't know, so I didn't really care. And so about 2 weeks passed by, and they order in. So my mate and I saw it. So we're like, there was about 5 of us, and we're all popping behind a building. And then me and one of my mates, we walk off from them, and then we go to the library part. This library part is, don't know where we went. There was like a wall, and the library was in front of us. I'll give you guys a picture, but there were security cameras in one spot, and a security camera in another spot, but we were off the cameras. So we're sitting there, and he starts puffing it, and then he asked to have a look at mine. So I passed mine to him, and I said, dude, let's just go to the toilet area and do it. And he said, nah, don't go there, because they will easily get caught. And I said, dude, we're gonna get caught here. And he asked to look at mine. I gave mine to him, and then he takes a puff, blows it out, gives it back. So I chuck mine in my pocket, and he takes one more puff, and he said, I'm just gonna take one more puff, and then we're gonna go. I said, hurry up, dude. He takes it, he blows out, and the head of student services walks out, and he sees him blowing out, and he thought we were smoking. And I start walking off a bit. I'm like, shit, dude, we're caught. So I started walking up and said, oi, Luke, get back here. And I was like, oh no. And so he said, were you guys smoking? And we said, no, my friend's acting really shady and nervous. And I said, no, we weren't smoking. And he said, well, how'd you get all that smoke out your mouth? And I said, oh, he had his vape. And he goes, oh, pass your vapes over. And I said, I don't have a vape. And he said, empty out your pockets. So I'm like, shit. So I gave him my vape, and we went to the office. And we were sitting in there for 3 hours talking about how bad they are and everything. And it was quite bad. It wasn't that bad, but then after that, our punishment was like 2 days in school suspension. It wasn't that bad. Only bad part was my parents got called. My parents are quite strict, you guys don't know that. And my mom and dad didn't really handle that so well. They were really pissed off at me because they thought I was smoking at school. And yeah, so after that day, I told the kid who was selling them for $5 not to sell them. Like, don't bring them to school that day because you'll get caught. He said, no, I won't get caught, I'm all good. And I jinxed it. My mate, he snitched on everybody, and we're in school suspension. We have to look at these walls. All I hear is one of my mates. He gets pulled up into the office, hands is over, snitches on more people, and every single person got caught. So my mate, he had his down his pants, and so they said they chucked him into this bush area, like at the school. And so they go over there, and then when the teacher's not looking, my mate pulls him out of his pants and chucks him in. And they walk past and he goes, oh, we can't find him. So then my mate I don't want to say his name because he might get pissed off at me, but then he goes, no, they have to be there. And then he comes out and they find him. And my mate got so pissed because there were 3 of them. And 3 of them were like, they weren't even used. So basically he was quite pissed. So after that, oh, really long story. So after that, everybody was pissed that everybody got caught, and yeah, so basically kids at my school still vape. And the funny part was, before all these punishments happened, well, when me and my mate got punishments, I asked her to go to the toilet, and my mate went to, he said, Luke, you go to the L wing toilet, and my mate goes to W wing toilet. So I went to L wing, and I came back early from my piss, and I walked back and I knock on the door, and I open the door and I could smell a grape shisha, well, a vape. And I look and there's some vape mist, and he opens his drawer and I hear like this sound. And I looked at him funny and he went, "Oi, sit back down." And I'm pretty damn sure he was vaping. Well, I know he was vaping. I'm not pretty damn sure. I know he was vaping. And so after my mate, he got all these shishas back. He had a banana one, and the whole thing was used up, and it was brand new. And he was quite pissed because his whole thing was emptied out. It was quite funny. And guys, I do have a 6 shot at the end of this video. It was on studio. I hit a 720 tomahawk. Hopefully, you guys enjoy. Please comment, rate, and subscribe, and tell me if you guys want more of these. Peace. See you guys.